God will strengthen you. I know at times we may feel weak. We may feel that we cannot carry on to the journey. Sometimes the journey is so long, so tiresome. At times you are surrounded by people. You are in the midst of people that drain you, toxic people, toxic environments. But God will strengthen you. Your strength will come from the Lord. So do not give up. If God has told you to do something, continue doing the good work. God will give you the strength that you need. Now, I want us to read very quick a scripture that is in the book of Isaiah 40, 26 to 31. The book of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 26 to 31. And it reads, "Lift up your eyes on high and see who has created these things, who brings out the host by number. He calls them all by name, by the greatness of his might and the strength of his power. Not one is missing. Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my way is hidden from the Lord, and my just claim is passed over by my God? Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord, the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." What a powerful scripture. It is talking about how God will give you strength. God who's everlasting. He gives power to the weak. And to those who have no might, he increases strength. To those who have no might, to those who have been rejected, to those who are called outcasts, to those who have been put aside, tossed away, forgotten. I know there are people right now I'm speaking to. It seems like people have forgotten you. You have done things that are great in their lives. You have contributed to other people's success, and yet they remember you no more. They have forgotten you. Your family has forgotten you. It seems that like you are on your own. But God will give you strength. He will increase you. Those that are trying to bring you down will be disappointed. They will be surely disappointed. Situations have tried to bring you down. Sometimes there are times that you receive bad news and you feel worried. It sickens you. The relationships that you have gone through that have not worked out have made you weak. There are a lot of things that have come up against you, that have come up against your reputation, against your health, that have made you feel weak, feel small. But God is about to lift you up. God is about to elevate you. In fact, God is elevating you as I speak right now. You have to trust in Him. You have to believe in His words. If He says He's going to raise you up, it is true, He will raise you up. It may delay. It may seem as though it's delaying. It may seem as though things are not working out, but it will come to pass. Look at the children of Israel. I always give a reference to Israel. These are the Israelites. When they were coming out of Egypt, they were told that they were going to a promised land, a land flowing with milk and honey. But check this out. If you look at the map, the world map, for those that are so interested in geography, the distance from Egypt to Israel is very short. It can be traveled within days, a few days. The distance, the journey from Israel, from Egypt to Israel, very short. But the Israelites, the children of Israel, took a long time. It was very long to reach Israel, to reach the promised land. Why? It is because they deviated away from the promises of God. They chose to do their own things. On the way they were complaining. On the way some of them had disbelief, unbelief. And even on the way God began destroying, removing some of them who had conspired against Moses. He began removing them, destroying them. Because there are some people that can never go with you to the promised land. God has promised you something. It is like your promised land. But there are some people that can never enter the promised land with you. Because the moment they enter that land, the moment they enter that point where God has blessed you, they will destroy you. They will become a hindrance to you. It will be a heavy burden for you. That's why you see, in your life, you have been losing a lot of people. Even to some who may seem to be like they are good people. Just because somebody is good does not mean that it's good for you for the journey. Does not mean they are compatible with you. So, God will give you strength. No matter what you are going through, just trust in God. Now, the scripture also says, but those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. If you wait on the Lord, scripture says you will renew your strength. But a lot of people want to do things without God. They want to go to places without God. They want to go into new areas, new locations without God in it. But if you wait on the Lord, you shall renew your strength. The scripture says, they shall mount up with wings like eagles. I love eagles. And for those that have watched eagles fly, you know that an eagle is so powerful in the sky. An eagle has sight. Its vision, when it's up in the sky, its vision is so powerful. Scripture says, you shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. The journey that you run, you will not be weary. Some journeys seem as though they are exhausting journeys. Scripture says you will not be weary when you run. Scripture also says they shall walk and not faint. There are a lot of people that have fainted along the way. But for you, as for you, when you walk, this time round, it does not matter whether you fainted last time, but this time round, you shall not faint, because God will be the source of your strength. If God is the source of your strength, you will have supernatural abilities that will question people. People will even question, how comes that you are so able to accomplish this task within a short period of time? Have you seen people like that who defy the odds? It is because God has given them the strength. And if you trust in God, when you walk, surely you shall not faint. When you run, you shall not be weary. Now, go ahead and share this video with somebody else. Let them know of this news, of this good and powerful news. Leave your comment and you'll be blessed. And until next time, peace.